Randy Solar here. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. What you just heard was a chord melody version of Silent Night. And in this tutorial, you're going to learn how to play it. I've included a tab and chord PDF download link in the description. So first off, we're going to play through the chords without any melody. You're going to follow along with me playing those chords. We're going to start out with a G chord. And we're not going to be playing the first string on this G chord. So second finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, first finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And you will not play the first string. So all you're going to do is use the 3rd finger to kind of mute that. You're going to use the back of that 3rd finger. And then all we're going to do is lift up the 3rd finger and only play the first 5 strings again. So we got G. So following along with the sheet would be Silent Night. And then you're going to do that again. Holy Night. Then on the second line, we got an A minor over a D. You're going to take your first finger, bar it across the 5th fret on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. And then what I'm going to do here to get down to the next chord, which is a D, I'm going to use this first finger to slide down to the 2nd fret, 3rd string. And that will be my guide finger to the D chord. And then from that D chord, we're going to do a 4-finger G. So you will not move the 3rd finger. Drop the pinky down on the 1st string, the 3rd fret, then move the 1st finger to the 5th string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger at the 6th string, 3rd fret. And then the next G is also going to be just pick up the pinky and don't play the 1st string. So what we have so far, quick review. G, G again, A minor over D, then to the D, 4-finger G, 3-finger G. All right, so now let's go back and do the melody around those 8 chords. The first measure is the only one that contains separate strings. So what I'm doing here, play the chord, then I am going to play the 1st string, then play the 2nd string, and then play the next chord, which is the lifted up 3rd finger G. So it's... And we're just going to repeat that again. Simple enough. Now we're going to do the A minor over D. You're going to slide up here with the 1st finger. And all you're going to do is strum that chord, then do an upstroke on the 1st string that you're already holding down, and then go and play the D chord. So A minor D over D, A minor / D to the D. Here it is. Simple. Then the next 2 measures are going to be 4-note G or 4-finger G. And again, you're just going to strum the whole chord, then play the 1st string, and then lift up your pinky finger, and then don't play the 1st string. You only play down to the 2nd string. So the whole thing, here it is. I'm going to close up or play it a little slower so you can see all of it. All right, next part, the next 4 measures are, well, actually next 8 measures. Again, it's basically four measures repeated twice. This is probably the hardest part as far as the fingering. We're going to start with a normal C chord. Just normal C, and then we're going to drop our pinky down on the 1st string, 3rd fret. And then we're going to lift up the 3rd finger. And then we're not going to play that 5th string anymore. So basically it's just you're leaving off, you're going to drop down the pinky finger and then leave off the third finger on the C chord. Then from there, we're going to go to the G chord that uses 3 fingers and does not play the first string. So essentially, the only new thing we're encountering right here is the C and this C/E chord. And then on the next 4 measures, it does the exact same thing. So now, let's go over what you're going to do with adding the melody on top. So we're going to do the whole C chord. And then we're going to play the first string again. So that would be round yon. Then we're going to go to the C over E. I'm going to drop this pinky down again. Right here is where a lot of students will have trouble. Because you have to take this take this third finger from the 5th string, pull it over here. You get it set up to play the 2nd fret 1st string and then the open 1st string. So here it is in slow motion. Up to full speed. And then the next chord is just like the first measure that we did and second measure. So G chord 3 fingers, 1st string, 2nd string, and then G chord 5 strings, but you're going to release the 3rd finger. So we go. All right, final 8 measures. We're going to start at the A minor/D. Again, you'll be barring the 1st finger across the 5th fret, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. And then you'll just play that 1st string again after you strum the chord. Then we're going to slide that whole shape up and then drop. We're going to slide the 1st finger up into the 7th fret, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. And then we'll drop the 2nd finger down on the 8th fret, 1st string. So, here it is again. And then we're going to reach over with the pinky finger to the 10th fret, 2nd string. And then lift up and play the barred 7th fret on the 2nd string that we already have. We already have that barred down. And you can use all downstrokes on that if you want. All right, here's those 2 measures slow. Okay, the next 2 measures, the G/B. Actually, both of these are G/B. You're just playing different top notes or different high notes on each chord. So back at the D7, you're going to stay there. Keep this barred. Your 1st finger stays barred across the 7th fret on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. You're going to move the 2nd finger up 1 string to the 8th fret, 2nd string, and then put the 3rd finger down on the 9th fret, 4th string. And then you're only going to hit the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. That's for 1 measure. Then the next measure, you're going to hit the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th string. So it goes. Left hand doesn't move. So here's the A minor over D, or A minor/D, D7, G/B. All right, final 4 measures. We're gonna do a G5, which is basically kind of like a G bar, not bar chord. It's a G, considered a G power chord because we don't have the 3rd anywhere in the voicing. So we're gonna use the 3rd finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret and the pinky finger on the 1st string 3rd fret. All right. And all I'm going to do is strum that, then hit the second string, then open second string. So I need to release my third finger. So that's C, E, then. Now I'm going to put the third finger back down on the second string, third fret, and then drop the second finger on the third string, second fret. I'm going to hit the second, third, and fourth strings. You notice behind me I have my first finger ready to go, holding down the first fret, second string. And that's what I'm going to release the third finger to. So again, here's the power chord D. And then I'll just reach over and do the low version, or actually not the low version. We're going to do the first 5 strings of the G chord. So second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth string. And then I'm going to go all the way up here and do something called natural harmonics. The way that you get these to sound is you're going to take your finger and put it very lightly over the 12th fret, and not in the 12th fret, right over the fret itself on the third and the fourth string. Play it and then slightly release and let it ring out. You're not going to press it down, you're just going to lightly touch it. All right, here's that last line all together now. Now I'm gonna play this at about 65 beats per minute, and then I'll do a little faster version after, but this is so you can follow along with the music if you'd like. Here we go, I'm gonna count you in. It goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, here's the same thing. We're going to do it at 80 beats per minute. It's a little bit, quite a bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's the end of the lesson. So hopefully by this point you can play a chord melody version of Silent Night. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also feel free to leave comments. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.